Why now? Why must we hear the story of the greatest admiral in history? Today, the world remembers Sun of Joseon as the Immortal Admiral. This is not a legend. It is real. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, who unified Japan, sought to conquer Joseon, and even the Ming dynasty. It was an ambition to dominate all of East Asia. In May of 1592, the invasion began. 160,000 troops, 1,500 warships, and who stood against them? Just one man, Sun, Admiral of the Joseon Navy, only 70 warships, and 7,000 soldiers. But he won 23 battles, 23 victories, not a single defeat. His victories stunned the world. Then came August 1592, the Battle of Hansando. His crane wing formation ripped the enemy apart, and Joseon took control of the sea. This battle is now remembered as one of the greatest in naval history. His tactics are still taught in naval academies around the world. The true miracle came 5 years later, at Myeongyang, the West Sea, Uldomak, a narrow strait with fierce currents. Sun had only 12 ships. The enemy had 133 warships, nearly 200 including supply vessels. People said, "It's over. Joseon has fallen." But he said, "I still have 12 ships." To his men he cried, "Those who seek to live will die. Those who seek to die will live." That cry broke through fear and shook the battlefield. The Battle of Myeongyang not only saved Joseon, but stopped Japan's westward advance, and protected both Joseon and Ming. He rose before his men, slept after them, and never neglected a single soldier. He built the turtle ship. He mastered the seas. He changed the war. He was a genius in strategy, and a master of psychological warfare. But he was betrayed, imprisoned, and stripped of all rank. Still he returned, to fight for his country, for his people, and for his men. Even enemy commanders respected him. Wakizaka, a Japanese general, said, "The one I most want to kill, the one I fear the most, the one I respect the most, and the one I'd most like to share a cup of tea with, they are all Sun." Centuries later, after Japan's victory in the Russo-Japanese War, Admiral Togo said, "Sun is the god of war. I am not even worthy to reach his feet." In the Battle of Noryang, the final battle of the Imjin War, Ming Admiral Lin, who fought alongside wrote to the Emperor of China, Sun is the embodiment of loyalty and wisdom. If our generals follow his example, they will walk a better path. Even in war, Sun never lost his humanity. He showed mercy to a young Japanese prisoner, and taught him from the Myeongsim Bogum. He worried for his ailing mother, and recorded his son's death with tears. For 7 years, he recorded every battle, every day. That diary, Nanyung Ilji, is now a UNESCO World Heritage, a living testimony of war and soul. In November 1598, at the Battle of Noryang, Sun was struck by enemy fire. At his final moment, he whispered, "The battle is urgent. Do not let the enemy know I am dead." Even in death, he protected his nation. A true hero does not boast. He writes history through quiet sacrifice. That is how Sun lived. What do we live for? Who do we live for? Do you seek more wisdom? Subscribe to the Voice of Classics.